All right, guys, so we had the 20-inch upper built out. This originally was an F&N M16 clone. Took the upper off, got some parts on Memorial Day sale or Veterans Day, or actually Independence Day. My bad. How un-American of me to not know that. Anyways, July 4th sales going on. Go ahead and start on the tip. We do have a SUREFIRE RC2 Mini. Of course, that's already been purchased and shot quite a bit. We're gonna have a SUREFIRE board comp close time. See, it came off easy that time. We got the close time on there. I was gonna throw the brake on, but it's a little hard to get off that HK right now. I think it's rock setted, or it's got quite a bit of Loctite on it. Next, we got the Criterion 20-inch fluted barrel, 416R stainless steel. ADM quick detach with the Atlas bipod. Type A Mark 12 clone. It's like a 11.75 rail. It's almost like a 12-inch rail, quad rail. Next, we're gonna have the GIESSELE. I don't know if it's like a URGI or whatever, but it's one of their BLEM cell upper receivers that's complete, aside from the charging handle. So we got a Guy's Airborne charging handle, Sons of Liberty Gunworks BCG. Oh, I forgot the gas block. Gas block is going to be whatever Criterion sells whenever you buy it. So I don't know if it's Badger or whatnot. It has some Knights Armament rail covers that my brother is digging. So this is his gun. In fact, I did just slap this together for him. Do all the smithing in the house. But yeah, I got our M16 F&N lower, A2 style. So spring coat green spring, and I guess a standard rifle buffer. So I'm curious to see how that operates. How this is gas with unsuppressed and suppressed. Today I'm just out here really just putting down a couple rounds, 50 to 100 rounds, and then doing a short sight in. And when I say short, I mean short because I don't have a 400 yards right now. I got a tree blocking downrange. So kind of give you an idea what we're going to be shooting today. What, M855 green tip, M193 Winchester white box, some SIG, 77 grain OTM, and then the star of the show, aside from the rifle. I lied. I thought my brother threw the Badlands in there. Uh-oh. Well, just so you know, there is some Badlands 85 grand my brother decided to go ahead and acquire for his SPR build. So it's gonna be kind of cool to see that. If it performs well, I might go ahead and pick some up. Otherwise, I'll get their suppressed optimized stuff because I typically run 10.3s. My main squeeze right now, my 12.5. Not to steal any shine, but yeah. But I don't know, man. After shooting this, we haven't put any rounds to this. I may end up building me one of these. That or I'm gonna do a 12-inch, 12.5 6 arc. But this is probably my favorite gun my brother owns right now. Anyways, you may not hear me talk much, just because the mic's gonna be peaking from where I'm gonna have it out in front of me. I do have about 75 yards right now on paper, and then 65 or steel, C-zone steel. Got the A-zone one right here, but it's too close to shoot. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on paper and just kind of put some rounds to it, unsuppressed, suppressed, kind of see how the ejection side. So hopefully I can get you on my right side, so I can see all that. Camera's about to die, phone's almost dead, so if it cuts out, I apologize. How dare I forgot to mention there is a Badger 1.7 20-inch or 20 MOA candid scope rings, rail, whatever you want to call it. ATACR 4-16 by 42. And we got the top mounted 12 o'clock C1 STEINER MPS on here, so I do apologize about that. I may go back at the house and do that over. Yeah, All right, so as you see, we're pretty much on. I'm using like some bottom of the barrel, fucking, what is it? IG, man. Probably some trash ammo. Just some, a little bit of leftover 2020 stuff. First impressions with the recoil impulse. I mean, you really can't ask for much more. That is really, really nice. I was able to hit a couple double taps. I mean, granted, I'm supported and all, but I would imagine even prone, even more stable. Really getting that stock locked in and whatnot. All right, we're gonna switch over to M193 Winchester white box, and I will start running suppressed. Yeah, we're gonna need a heavier buffer. It's going about 3 o'clock, 3:30. So I'm telling you, I'm about to get gassed out. Yeah. Oh. So it isn't, in fact, a little gassy. When I get home, I'll go and measure the buffer, and I'll probably go up 2 weights. Go ahead and adjust this red dot. That's all I like about top mounted dots. They're super easy to zero, for the simple fact that you can honestly just put your scope on. We'll go ahead and check the zero on the red dot on paper. But I pretty much lined it up with what the scope was at this range. Hit 5 shots with the red dot. Doesn't even move. The dot's barely just That's cool. Time to group it. So I'm not going to push too hard into the gun. I'm going to try to get as little as input as possible. So if you'll see it kind of recoil a little bit more now. That's five. That means I got one more actually. That'll be 10 rounds. I'll go down there and show y'all. Well, bad lever. I'm not used to them. Okay. So from what I could tell, it's grouping with M193 pretty well. I know it's not 100 yards all the way, but it's still holding tight, and this is almost, it's about 75. All right, let's go check it out. So with the red dot, I was a little low, so it's probably about a click or two, and then a click or two to the left, so center it up. Original shot, pulled furthest one out was like the second or third shot, but the rest of those 10-shot group, kind of give you an idea. Spray paint cap can cover it. Tearing up that steel. Dude, you could see the velocity on that stuff, just lobbing that round. Be curious to see how it chronos and see what we're really getting out of it. Okay, so next up is going to be the green tip. We got 10 rounds. Going to go ahead and group this with the same zero that's on here right now. It's about 2 or 3 inches apart from each other. That's not a very good group up there, I can tell you that right now. Oh, didn't insert that mag all the way. Okay, so first shot was here. Second and third shot were up here. I think I threw one over. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I believe one might have hit right here. It's 8. And then, yeah, so like 2 or 3 went over the top when I was aiming here. I adjusted, started aiming here. I think that's where one hit there. And then the last 3 or 4 hit right here. So, once again, to kind of, from center to that, it's almost a whole paint cap up and a whole paint cap down. So that's more than what I would have expected. Remember, those are from the red dot, so go ahead and put a fresh little sheet of paper up here. And I'll do another 5-round group of M855, or yeah, M855 green tip right here. And then after that, I will do 77 grain OTM right in the center on a fresh sheet of paper. Okay, nice and painted up. Let's go. If you ask me, that grouped actually pretty well. Better than the first shot strength. So maybe that was just me. Granted, the barrel has cooled down from the time I ran down there and ran back up. So it could be that. I'll show you that when I get down there. It's about the size of a paint cap. I don't know how big that is, but we'll do 10 rounds of 77 grain OTM. I know my last 12.5 liked it. So I took that out when I went hog hunting. You had a AGM thermal scope on there. Barrel's still hot, but oh well, we'll see what it does. Probably take my time a little bit more in between shots. Going to let everything kind of cool down. See how hot the barrel is. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna let this cool down and take my last 5 shots, or last 10 shots of ammo I brought, and we'll complete that as 100 rounds through the rifle right out of the box once it's done. I'll also show you the groups, the 2 different groups, or well, technically it's 3 because there's a 6-shot group down there of the M855. But the first group with this 77 grain wasn't kind of what I was expecting, but I noticed I was pulling some shots. I need to really get behind the gun, square up, and get everything settled in. So I want to say that was on my behalf as a shooter. And for any of y'all that want to know what this kind of looks like with this top dot setup, see if I can focus out there. There's that dot. Brighten that bad boy up. Just right over the top, you can see a majority of the window. And next thing you know, you're right down. I can't get a shot on the scope. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, there we go. All I can say, guys, that was the wrap. I did take my time. It took about 3 to 4 minutes in between those 10 shots. Not in between, but as a whole. And what I'm about to show y'all is a 10-shot group that you would expect from a barrel like this or a gun setup like this. So there's that 6-shot group from the M855 green tip. It's all right. Combat ready. Then first 10-shot group with OTM right after shooting that 6-shot group. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then here's the other 10. This is like the first 5 or 6 shots right here. And I did pull 3 of them. That stuff was stacking. Shooter error in terms of pulling those shots. I know that for a fact. Someone better than me or a better supported gun will definitely perform. And probably do that for the whole 10-shot group. Anyways, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. We'll keep you updated. We are going to take this gun out to the 600-yard range. So from 2, 4, 5, and 6, we'll have steel out there and we'll get the data collected. And we'll see about going out to the 1,000-yard range and also collecting data. Thanks for tuning in, guys.